Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys the next in the LeBron versus Jordan or Jordan versus LeBron series. Again, this is a comparison, not a competition between the two models. And yeah, man, pretty crazy. Obviously, there is a huge difference in the looks of the models, and the reason why is because of the years that they released, 1993 versus 2010. But which one should we start with? Let's go ahead and start with the LeBrons, I guess. So this is the colorway. This is the Entourage colorway. These ones retailed at 160, I believe. Yeah, 160 on the box here. And this is the V2s. I don't know if the V1s were a little bit cheaper, but they actually ended up having V3 as well. So there was three different versions of the LeBron 8. First of the kind to do something like this. A lot of times it was to switch out from the regular season to the playoffs. So the V1 was known as the stock. The V2 was known as the chase. The V3 was known as the kill. This would be the V2, so obviously it was a lighter build than the V1, and then so on to the V3, which was a lighter, more, I guess, just the construction was a little bit better or different, so it was kind of like a small evolution between the model. The LeBron 8 released in October 2010, and it was the second pair to have the 360-degree air unit, as you can see right here, the full air along the bottom of the shoe. The LeBron 7 really changed the LeBron series in offering the visible air instead of the zoom. Also, this is the big pivotal moment for LeBron because he ends up leaving Cleveland for Miami. So there's the South Beach colorway of the LeBron 8s. Not really sure if that's the main reason why it's such a popular colorway, but that South Beach colorway is like burned into the LeBron a legacy at this point. I mean, that's probably one of the most expensive LeBron general released pairs of LeBrons. I mean, those ones are selling for anywhere from $500 to $1,200 for the South Beach colorway, which was a V1. It was the very first colorway of the LeBron 8, and I think it was kind of like an exclamation point on LeBron saying, "I'm leaving Chicago. I'm leaving Cleveland." And I'm going to Miami, and this is a Miami-inspired colorway. Kind of a slap in the face to the fans, but at the same time, like again, that exclamation point saying I'm for sure out of here. And basically, again, the LeBron 8 went from the V1, V2 midseason, V3 postseason. So the whole concept of actually changing it up 3 times was the very first of its kind. That's never really happened before. The way that this went down. This model is definitely an attractive model. This is again is the Entourage one. You can see the lion's head kind of in the backdrop right here, and I'll just show you guys a close-up of it. The custom laces was always a thing with the LeBrons as well. It seems to be embedded with the LeBron series, and these are the flat laces. You can see the little yellow eyelet on there. Flywire coming up on this side. Flywire coming up on this side. Kind of a glossy look to the fuse material. And you can see right here, like the Hyperfuse. A little bit of padding. You can see the little breathable areas in the shoe as well. And the tongue, obviously mesh. That air unit, though, the game-changing sort of air unit for LeBron. Full 360 air. And then you can see the air unit through the bottom. Also right there, you can see the lion head with the middle area of that. So you can see a little bit of this is almost gel-like crazy foam stuff. I don't know actually what that is, if that's any type of special material. If you guys know, leave a comment. As usual, I am not the expert, I'm just a fan. And if you guys have any additional points for the LeBrons or the Jordans, leave some comments, please, for the rest of the audience to know. But that's pretty much the LeBron 8 in a nutshell. A very iconic shoe. Lots and lots of cool colorways in this model, in different models, the V1 through 3s. And yeah, there was a lot of general release LeBrons, and this was probably one of the jump off ones as well, where there was so many different colorways of LeBron, and then there was LeBron V1, V2, V3. As a consumer, it was difficult because you're trying to figure out which one is the flagship, and then there's like 3 different versions of the flagship model. So that was a little bit confusing, and it was something that they didn't continue onto the next version of the LeBron, but they did segment the LeBron from the highs and lows. So I'll get into that one in the next LeBron series more, but there's obviously the high, the low, and then the elite for the LeBron 9s. So let's jump into the Jordan 8s. This is probably one of the most anticipated colorways to come back for the Jordan 8. It is one of the original 3 colorways for the Jordan 8 model. These ones came out in 1993. This is the three-peat year of the Jordan era, so this is the 3rd championship. Jordan ended up getting a victory in these sneakers right here. Not this colorway, but in the Jordan 8s. They retailed at, I believe, $125. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Jordan retired after this sneaker. It was his first retirement. Also, he got his 7th straight scoring title. That's kind of a tongue twister. And 20,000 points. Obviously, one of the big things about the sneaker that everybody kind of notices is the cross strap. Very, very cool design. The Streaks model, the Air Raids, had the cross strap as well, but this was kind of the flagship thing. It's definitely a heavier sneaker and very, very well padded. The Jordan 7 lacked the ankle support with the Huarache liner, if you guys remember seeing those. These ones, they went all out with the ankle support, so it's a lot higher than previous model. And the lockdown as well with the cross strap. And then you have this crazy carpeted like tongue area as well. Definitely a nod to the 80s, just the whole kind of look, vibrance of the sneakers and stuff. And you could tell that these are definitely like an older model. This is probably one of my least favorite models out of the Jordan series. I know Jumpman Bostic, I've said this many times because it's funny. Jumpman Bostic, this is his favorite one. This is my least favorite one out of the series. That being said, I really think that they could do a lot of rad things with this, creating new colorways. It's probably one of the only Jordans that they haven't gone crazy creating new colorways for. And so I'm actually kind of curious to see what they do. I have a feeling that they could do something with this model to make it really rad, change the materials, do a leather. How crazy would it be to like have a premium champagne or, I mean, premium cigar leather on these sneakers? I mean, I think that is a model that they could do a lot of crazy things with. And 2016 will be the year of the Jordan 6. I anticipate them doing a lot of crazy things. It definitely is a model that they've had a lot of PEs with, and I'm going to break out the Soul Collector book again. Shout out to the folks at Soul Collector. So I guess they've had some colorways here and there, but most of these are player exclusives, as you can see. And I'll zoom in on this because this is worth you guys seeing. You can see that the majority of these, the lower half, is all player exclusive colorway. And they just added numbers, but mostly player exclusive. A lot of Ray Allen ones. And then you can see they don't have a lot of colorways. I mean, really, they have the 3 main colorways and the high and lows. The Peapods they added, and this Orange Blazes in 2007. And that's, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's not a ton of variation between the Air Jordan 6. So I anticipate some really cool things for them to do to reinvent the wheel for the Jordan 6 in the future. Another thing to note is that the first 2 colorways, the white and black colorways of the Jordan 8, were the ones that he wore in the preseason, or not the preseason, during the season. And then also he broke these ones out during the All-Star break for the aqua colorway. So that was kind of the first that we saw of the aqua colorway. Other than that, I don't know, it's just a heavier shoe, thick padding. And again, the whole three-peat thing happened in this model right here. Very, very iconic again from the era. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. This is the Jordan 8s. The Jordan 9s will be up next all the way through the Jordan 11 and then 12s when the LeBron 12 comes out. And hopefully, again, you guys like doing this. I like doing this series for myself personally. It's just fun for myself to show you guys some of the sneakers. And it's fun to break out the Jordan and the LeBron line and do the side-by-side. It's just been a really cool series for me to be able to do. I'm learning a lot as I go, and hopefully you guys will leave comments again, and everybody else can learn more for things I didn't cover. We'll catch you guys for another video soon. Thanks again for watching. Peace!